This is Kulak's Woodshed in North Hollywood, California, where singer-songwriters from beginners to Grammy winners go to do their thing. Welcome to our funky little storefront concert house and internet TV studio, run by volunteers and supported with audience donations. Well, come on in.
I wake up and I see it so. Oh no.
My name's Paul Kulak. I guess you could say that the Woodshed is my one and only vice. A weakness for the kind of music I grew up listening to on my father's little transistor radio. A love that led me to pick up a guitar and spend a few years trying to be a singer-songwriter on my own. When I finally admitted to myself that I didn't have the gift, I figured, well, I'll build a place to celebrate others who do.
I first came here about 11 years ago. It's always been a place to come and try new stuff and meet people, network. It's like an extended family for me, really. I've met some of my best friends I've met here at Kulak's. So I love it.
Up against your dreams, trusting sight unseen what you created. And the time is rushing by you, knowing everything must die, but you want more time. You want more time. Oh, you are circling the sun, and every day seems shorter than the last, but you are far from done, far from done.
How do you describe this place? I always liked what Kiki Wow used to call Woodstock in a coffee house. And I think that's a pretty darn accurate description.
You know, it's funny, I'd never even thrown a birthday party in my entire life when I opened the doors here in November 1999. To my surprise, the artists loved it and flocked here in droves. It was all about the music. No food or alcohol, just self-serve coffee, snacks, and soft drinks.
And I highly recommend the cereal bars.
Yup. Problem was, the expenses were killing me, and I soon found myself in a financial downward spiral.
Ladies and gentlemen, we depend on ourselves. We depend on one another to keep this place around.
But amazingly,
and
the
operating.
artists
So please,
stepped
ladies
up
and gentlemen, help
and
us
started
keep this
passing a
place
donation
Please
bucket to
give
help me
generously.
stay open.
And if you can't give generously, give foolishly. Thank you.
Better late than never.
We need the help now just as much as we ever have.
Good.
So thanks for coming out and supporting us.
Absolutely.
Intrepid volunteer reporting for duty, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Would you like me on camera, or would you like me?
Even though the Woodshed is always in a constant state of financial crisis, I take heart in knowing that I have a group of volunteers who stand beside me, helping to keep this thing going. Because without them, there simply wouldn't be a Woodshed. Most of them had no experience at all doing this kind of thing. They just wanted to be involved. Hey, we might be a little rough around the edges, but I'm very pleased and proud of what we do here.
And that was the night that David Stone called me on the phone. He said, you need to get out of the house tonight. We're going to this little place near my house on Laurel Canyon. And I'm like, I can't, my back is, I'm in so much pain. I threw my back out and I took a little Vicodin. And he's like, I'm telling you, we need to go. There's gonna be magic tonight. I just feel it in the air. I'm making you go. And we came here and we sat there and I thanked him for dragging me out of the house because we never left.
I've worked so hard trying to make you strong. You've come so far. Should I send you along? Are you so tired? You wanna go home? They say follow your instincts. They say follow your heart. They say there is a rainbow that leads me right back.
I just want to, yeah, all right. One thought. I'm going to show you how the Woodshed works, explain everything, how it goes, you know.
You know, to this day, it still amazes me how this little labor of love continues to attract such amazing talent. Nobody gets paid here. It's just all about the music, and to me, it's magical. Over and over, people tell me,
This could be a TV show.
Yep. So I pitched it in Hollywood, but all the big shots said no. I was busted and disgusted, but that never stopped me before. So in 2001, I borrowed some money, set up a multi-camera studio, and created our very own live internet TV show.
We're live. Are you ready to have a good time this Saturday night? Well, we've got a great show for you lined up tonight. We have right now, come together right now. Hey.
Jay King, what's up?
Oh, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jay King is in the house. He is in the house.
Maybe one of the best acoustic guitar players I've ever.
You gonna make enough money tonight?
Are you going to get on my case again?
Paul, if you let me run the Woodshed the way I want to, it will make the money it's supposed to make. You'd actually see how valuable it is.
And one of your problems is you want everybody to like you. And we all do. But you think if you change the philosophy here a little bit, that it's going to ruin the culture, et cetera, and it won't.
I don't think business is a dirty word. I think if you need to make money, it can be a labor of love, I guess what I'm trying to say is it can be a labor of love and it can still be a business.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you don't want to do that.
I don't want to discriminate against people that can't legitimately afford it. It's not always lovey-dovey here at the Woodshed. And I never imagined I'd become so many things to so many people. Some say I'm a fool. Others are more flattering. Some say I'm a nice guy. Others say I'm selfish and mean. One thing is certain. I still believe that someday we'll find a way to sustain the Woodshed without compromising the things that made it special in the first place.
Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my love.
One of the things that blows my mind is when famous artists stop by to play a few songs. I remember when Paul Kulak came over. Another time, one of my heroes, Jackson Browne, played.
I just want to say what a pleasure it is to discover this cool scene. I've been hearing about it, but yeah.
Very flattering. So, against all odds, we keep hanging in there, doing fundraisers, charity events, and monthly benefits for animals.
Get an animal, please go to the shelter, your local animal shelter.
We got an email.
Love the vocals as usual. Always a pleasure to hear you sing.
One night after a show, I was cleaning up when David and Julie started working out a song together. So I picked up my camera. David came up with a tune and Julie jumped in to back up a poet at the open mic the next night. Yo, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
What's happening?
See you inside.
Okay, I need to read the names that are already on the list.
Catherine Matson, thank you, Catherine.
Really cool part. I think it's going to be great.
I think it should be cool. Let's see what happens.
Let's go out and do it.
All right.
I look up into the night sky. Stars that aren't here are here, and I ask why. Seeing an illusion is commonplace. It's in front of each and everyone's face.
A lot of cool things happen here, but it's moments like these that are most precious and sweet to me.
To the ground, in your embrace I am safe and sound.
Michael Penrose has written poetry all his life, but never got out and shared it with others.
I know we'll find a magical day where birds sing and time fades away.
I'm very touched that he felt safe enough to finally take a chance and open up his heart here in my little place.
Thank you very much.
I loved it.
Your words, everything was just like floating on top of it, so it was very
It was
nice.
really cool.
I think it worked out well. Good job.
All
right. I've been coming here for over 10 years, and that was the really unique thing that Paul has brought to the table here. And people come and they gravitate towards this because it's real and it's because it's coming from the right place. And it's a very unique venue and a very unique person who's behind it. It's not the house, it's the architect, right?
Molly moved to Hollywood to be on the silver screen. You see, she had a dream to drive in a brand new car, just like a movie star, up on the silver screen. She was gonna take the town by storm and make it her own. She'd never have to be alone. Well, it's been a dream so long.
All right, so please put your hands together repetitively for Paul McCarty. So
You know, between you, me, and the fence post, I have a tendency to be rather sentimental,
like a carrot on a stick.
while at the same time I question just what in the world I've gotten myself into. I do know one thing, though. In spite of all the heartache and drama, it's moments like these that I'll always cherish. To me, this is the essence of what the Woodshed is all about. It's the heart and soul of our little community. This is what I am. These are my people. And yeah, I feel pretty good about that.
Come on, let's go
see the show. Kulak's Woodshed. Come on, let's go to Kulak's Woodshed. We're gonna see the show.